Good morning, everyone. This study is entitled The Effects of Being Computer Literate to the Academic Performance of the BS Accountancy Students in New University, Academic Year 2010-2011. We cannot deny that we are now living in a modern world. Almost all of the things we use is now made with high technology. This happening helps us a lot in many aspects of our lives. One of the best creation of man in this present time is computer. Computers indeed help us a lot in many ways. It can give us information that we need because of internet system. Many countries that are technological advanced are the ones who made this invention. Japan is the most advanced and modern countries in the world. This country contributed a lot in this technological equipment. As said earlier, computers help us a lot in many ways. It makes our life easy and efficient. Students are also affected by this innovation. Because of this, they are more capable of doing their responsibilities with the help of computer. They can search for the information that they need by just one click, and alas, there's the result. This person has the knowledge and the capability of understanding computer characteristics, capabilities, applications, as well as an ability to implement this knowledge in a skillful, productive use of computer applications suitable to individual roles in society. This ability has something to do with the academic performance of a particular student. That is why this prompted the researcher to make a study on the effects of being computer literate to the academic performance of the BS Accountancy students in New University.
Specifically, it aimed to determine the demographic profile of the respondents in terms of age and gender, the effects that respondents utilize, particular purpose that respondents do with computers, and the benefit of it.
The researcher made use of the random sampling technique, and the respondents were the 20 Bachelor of Science in Accountancy students in New Era University. Questionnaires were also floated to obtain information variables, and the researcher expects 100% retrieval of the instruments used. They also interpret the gathered data from the respondents where the frequency and percentage were used for interpreting the answers of the respondents.
Most of the respondents we surveyed were female students, which can be indicated that most of the respondents were mature enough to be a computer literate. In connection to this, most of the respondents that range from 17 to 18 years old may be categorized in the middle of teenage. It simply means that they had a lot of time dealing with computers because their schedule were not that complicated, which allowed them to have a free time. Among the predefined answers, the topmost effect of the respondents, which was the efficiency on getting information, we found that the college life cannot be complete without research works or research paper that requires accurate information about certain things. Because of this, the respondents made use of their ability as a computer literate to get information that they need. The second topmost effect, being utilized by the respondents, is getting a higher grade. In terms of their works presented on a computerized manner, like printing, reported materials, handouts, and by using PowerPoint presentation, there was a big opportunity to get a higher grade than using a traditional way. Being a computer literate will also affect the respondents in the future because being a computer literate can give you advantages and even benefits when they are looking for a job after they graduated. Because of this, most of the students prefer to be educated in computer to be updated in the high-tech society.
It was assumed that the purpose of the students in using computer was for entertainment since after all the pressures they felt when they are in school, they found computer as comfort zone. Particular to this matter, one of the factors that affect the students in being literate to computer was now frequent to the students' uses computer. Another factor, when knowing something about computer proves now, they deal and found much easier to seek for information. Speaking of computers, computers can avail now for a lower price. So most of the respondents prefer to have a computer at home because of much benefits awaiting for them. As a whole, we found that the computer have a much effects and even benefits at the studies of the respondents.
The profile of the respondents plays an important role to determine how frequent the students uses computers and why, when, and where it's conducted. Most students consider computers as a tool to get high grades and excel in their class. They use them to update themselves about information they needed to finish all projects and requirements. At the same time, it entertains and can communicate in their friends. The expectation of pupils along the instructional materials from teachers includes the using of computers in presenting their lectures, which are already practicing by the professors than the traditional way. Technology plays an ever-increasing role, especially computers quickly become incorporated into daily life because of its benefits and added to society's vocabulary.
The following are the recommendations that the researchers wanted to suggest pertaining to the future researchers and stakeholders. For the students, since we are living in a modern life, it is important for them to have knowledge about computers, which will allow them to use computer with some proficiency. For the teachers, teaching all students how to use computer technology to enhance their learning, they are introducing them to valuable tools that will assist them in creating raw material of the world around them. For the school administrators, nowadays, computers are used in schools for many reasons, such as writing papers, or searching in the internet. It is recommended for them to provide such facilities for the students to use. And for the future researchers, they could use this present research as a reference for their future studies and to provide future hypotheses.